Hi, Jan. I thought I'd just put together a quick video and showing you the different ways you can get to the pages and also edit them. In WordPress, there's a couple of ways that you can do that. So I'm just going to go through those ways with you now. So once you've logged in, you should see this page, which is your dashboard. And there's the left-hand side navigation bar, which the mouse is just hovering over now. And if you hover over pages, it should pop up and show you all pages, or add new. So if you select this option, it will take you to a list of current pages that you have. So you want to try and find the one that you're interested in editing. So for example, let's take CMI. When you hover over that particular item, it will give you 4 options: edit, quick edit, trash, and view. You're probably going to want to go and click edit to have the most flexibility over what you can change. And this is the page that you'll see. Normally in WordPress, you edit in this area here, this main box. And you have visual, which is what you'd commonly see in Microsoft Word. So quite easy to edit, user-friendly. And then when you click text, the tab as the alternative, you then get the HTML coding. So for this particular page, the only thing that has been added in this particular section is the banner. To edit the main bulk of the content, it's actually a little bit further down the page. So you have your SEO, which is your Google search results, the revisions, and then what you're looking for is the stack builder. So basically, this is a series of items that when combined create the various structure of the page. If you left click on any of the sections, you'll see the content within them. So in this case, or in this instance, you have a column with the title of the page, subtitles, and a bit of content. I've edited with HTML, so we have a little bit of CSS here, which is turning the title to red. And then this H2 stands for heading 2, which is the second in the list of headings, making it basically a subtitle. You don't have to edit in that way, and if there are any particular changes that you want, feel free to give me a shout on what you'd like me to change, and I'm happy to sort that out for you. There's no worry about charge or anything like that. But I say if Ian and yourself are quite happy to sort of get stuck in and give that a go, I can provide any guidance that you may be interested in. Basically, to add one of these columns, one of these blocks, these blue lines that you can see, in the bottom right here where the cursor is, there's a drop-down box. When you click that, it gives you all the different ways that you can add content. The most common one will be column. That gives you basically a text box where you can add content. And then you can basically tell the new box that you've created how you want that to be displayed based on the width of the page. So for example, one column, full width, will take up the whole width of the page. And then 2 columns will split it evenly between the two if you go for the 1-to-1 ratio. And as you move down, it will show you different variations on how you can display that. I advise that you play around with that on a test page. You can do that, excuse me, you can do that by hovering over new at the top of the page, click page, and you'll be taken to a new page. From there, you can feel free to add content without the worry of it being displayed on the website. If you want to change the order of any of these columns, there are 3 lines on the left-hand side of each particular section. If you left click and hold, you can drag and move these into the order that you desire. So for example, here, really all we have are a series of columns, and separator is simply a line that breaks between the different columns that we have. You're able to do that in HTML as well, but for this particular page and for a majority of the website, I would have selected a separator, which once again is just a line. If you want to preview your changes after you've made any changes that you want, at the top of the page on the right hand side there's the update button, which is this blue one here. When you click that and the page will refresh, that will then be ready for you to view. You'll get a confirmation message where these two green bars are here, saying that the page has been updated, and there'll be a link that invites you to preview the page. Alternatively, you can click and copy the link here where there's a view page button, and there's also preview changes in the right hand side close to where you click the update button. So hopefully that's been helpful in terms of showing you how to edit the content on the website. An alternative way, if you click Spalding Associates in the top left hand corner of the page, you'll be taken to what the user would see with the website. The only difference will be the toolbar that you have because you've logged into the website. And the good thing about doing it this way is that you'll be more familiar with the pages looking from the user's point of view. And let's say, for example, you want to edit the homepage. With the toolbar being present, you can go up to the top here and click Edit Page. Now this, once it refreshes, is going to take you to what the areas for the homepage. So following what we'd looked at previously, if you scroll down the page, you'll see the stack builder, which is the thing that you want to look at when you're editing. I would advise having a quick look and looking at the different options that are available. So for me to explain, slider is the carousel image that you'll see on the homepage that switches between the different images that we've got. That can be found for more detail in the left-hand side navigation. There's an option a little bit lower down called Revolution Slider. I can do another video later on if that's something you'd like to know how to edit. It really depends on what you would like to do with it, and I think it probably deserves its own video to really give it enough detail, enough accuracy to make sure that you actually achieve what you want to with it. But other than that, it's pretty much what you would have seen in the example I'd mentioned previously. So we have column. So you can see here is the title with one, one column, full width. Welcome to Spalding Associates. So if you have perhaps one window open with the website live and one with this page that you're ready to edit, it will help you kind of connect which particular column block is related to which part of the page. So that's why I advise you to try and edit with the test page initially, just so you feel comfortable getting used to how to add content. And once again, if you want any advice or guidance on how to add using HTML to give you a bit more flexibility, please feel free to give me a shout. Send me a Word document with what you intend to do, or whatever method you prefer. It's the launch of my project this weekend, so I've been a little bit preoccupied, so apologies for the delay in sending you this tutorial. But like I say, I'll try to be a bit more attentive in terms of anything that you might need. So please feel free to give me a shout, drop me an email or anything like that, just to let me know if there's anything else you need to know, or if this video hasn't covered anything that you're looking to change. But anything else, yeah, so that really should be it for now. But hope all is well with you both, and hopefully speak to you soon.